What is up, guys? Finally got my PSA submission back. Me and a buddy submitted, and so we submitted our cards together. He pulled his stuff out and left me with mine. So let's go ahead and send these all the way to the back. I guess we can leave our bubble wrap out. Anyways, here's what I sent. Stack of 9 cards. Some of these, this is when I was doing research, trying to figure out, if it's worth it or not. The 21 T-Law went. The blue scope did not go. There were some flaws with it that I didn't like. 13 Brady looked really good. Sent that. The Herbert looked good. The T-Law, or the T-Law downtown, I believe that was the auto one. No, that was a downtown. So the T-Law out of 99 was the auto. There's a Palomalo downtown, a checkerboard chase, Dion Kaboom, Brady Orange. I don't think that one went. Rogers rookie went. The Pickett did not. The Love Green sent that one, and the Silver Pickett sent those. So these are just numbers I did. Some numbers trying to see what they were selling for. So just trying to find an idea for PSA 10 versus a 9 versus raw, seeing if it was worth sending or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off here with the Trevor Lawrence at a 99. Right down here. So the 21 Topps T-Law at a 99 had no fines. My guess was gonna be a PSA 10 on this one. Let's take a look. Yeah, 10. So PSA 10. I did not grade the auto, which I should have. I just didn't clarify to my buddy that I wanted the auto graded on this one, so he did not grade the auto. But a PSA 10, 73 out of 99, absolutely flawless card. Gotta love it. So there we go. Let's take a look at the number on this one. So a raw was about 160 bucks, and a PSA 10 about $1,000. Some of them sold when I made this about a month ago, so I'll have to double check comps, but around $1,000 for a PSA 10 Trevor Lawrence. Moving on down the line, we have a Jordan Love. Jordan Love, 20 optic green Love. Some of the issues that I saw in it was centering right to left, rolled down edge. There was an edge that was rolled, flaky bottom edge or chipping. And I think that might have been on the back side. Print lines by the left leg, dimple in the hand warmer. So wrote this up as a PSA 9. Boom, I got a 10. So I'm just taking a look. I'm not seeing. So I see the dimple on the hand warmer just with my eye, but I'm not seeing the scratch that I was mentioning earlier. So that's kind of interesting. So flaky chipping edge on the bottom. Yeah, there's a little bit of the flaws. I can still see some of those flaws down in there, even through this case. I can kind of see them. Just doesn't look like a clean corner. But hey, a PSA 10, that's 2 for 2. PSA 10 on the Love. Next we have the Tom Brady, the 13 Tom Brady. 13 Tom Brady. There was a big print line from the front arm to the going to the right side, 2 pinholes on Thomas, and then a bottom pink border had some issues. And I have PSA 9 written on this one. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Boom, another 10. And I mean, you could see that line, that print line, clear as day. It's a little harder, I guess, on camera. But I mean, I could see it right there, right alongside his back. It's just a straight big old line. I could see the dimples over there on Thomas. But a PSA 10, I will take it. So that's 10 for 10. Or that's 3 for 3 on the 10s. Next up, we have the 05 Aaron Rodgers. Left hand top edge had some issues. And then a print line right to left on his chest. And then left, I got, it's down here, got left hand ball has some residue. So let's see what we get. PSA 9. And I have PSA 9 written over here. So see if I could see that edge. I think it was that upper edge. I don't see it on the front. Kind of harder to see in here, but there was a print line, pretty massive print line, and yeah, I could still see that. There's a print line pretty much going right across his chest there. And then left side of the ball, some residue. Possibly not. I don't know, but a PSA 9. So PSA 9 on the Aaron Rodgers. And let's just double check some of these values that I kind of skipped over. 05 Rogers, had that been a PSA 10, that was a $325 card about a month ago, $90 in a PSA 9. So that's quite the drop. 45 raw, so that's not a bad grade at all, just even in a 9. The 2013 Brady, let's find it up here. 250 in a PSA 10, raw 70. That's a big time win right there. And then a Green Love, so $75 were the raws, and $200 for a PSA 10. That was when they did not know what was happening with Aaron Rodgers. He's left, and that was about a month ago that that price was there. So once again, that's kind of what I'm looking at price-wise. Next, we are looking at a 21 Kaboom Deion Sanders. The issues that concerned me were raised edges. On the M, there was a dimple or some missing paint. Left-hand side had some print lines, a PSA 10 or a 9. Was kind of a toss-up. So, looking at the back, kind of a goofy sleeve that they got it in. This is one of the thicker, looks like thicker holders. And another PSA 9. So, the M on Kaboom, you can see that scratch or dimple, whatever it is on the surface. That's probably what they are dinging there. And then that did have raised edges. You might be able to see it, might not. But these edges kind of raise as it comes to the edge, which is kind of goofy, but, you know, it is what it is. So there we go, PSA 9. In a PSA 9, a Kaboom, Deion Kaboom PSA 9, about $350 from $275 raw. That was a month ago, not too shabby. Next we have a 2021 Donruss Downtown of Herbert. Issues I had with it were centering right to left. The back black dot by DT27, that's still there. White dot in the green border. Right there below that A, there's a dot. Light printed lines on the front and the centering on the front, and light printed lines, and boom, we got a 10. A PSA 10, and there are some of those lines are still down there. I could see them with my eye. And then the centering apparently was not that bad because they gave it a 10. So pretty awesome to get a PSA 10 on the Downtown Justin Herbert. And in a PSA 10 for the Herbert Downtown, they're looking about $1,000 to $800, and raw was $350. So that was a nice come up there. One of the bigger cards, I would say. Next, we have checkerboard Jamar Chase. The issues I had with that were centering, off center right to left, top to bottom centering was a little off. Top edge had a ding in the back, and then 2 dimples by the legs. So as we take a look at the back, on the top edge had a ding. It was somewhere up here, if I remember correctly. Oh, nope, it's right here on this side. I could see it with my eye. Take a look at the front, a PSA 9. So we got a PSA 9. Centering right to left was a little bit off, heavy there, and then top to bottom, there were some goofy edge lines on the bottom as well. So got a PSA 9, and it had some dimples. You could see a dimple. You could clearly see the dimples just by looking at it. So a PSA 9 on that Jamar Chase. Next, we have a Troy Polamalu. The findings that I had on that: centering front and back, right to left was off. You can see this side is thicker, that side is thinner. Left hand front scratch. On the front there's a scratch. Right side middle dimple, back dot on green border. So they're taking a look at the back. There's a dot on a green border somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Take a look at the front. Boom, we got a 10. Got a 10 on the Polamalu. Let's see if I can see that scratch still. It was up here somewhere. Can't quite see it with the naked eye. Polamalu centering right to left, just based off those things. Slightly off, but apparently it was good enough for those guys. Right side middle dimple. Not seeing it. I believe it was somewhere over here. Not really seeing it with the naked eye, but got a 10, PSA 10, Troy Polamalu. And price-wise, Polamalu in a 10. So a raw, this is what was $175, and $275 is what it bumps it to. So that's pretty cool. This checkerboard Chase, a raw was $175. It didn't have any PSA 9s or 10s. So I'm going to be guessing right around $200 as well. Just kind of going off of a jump there. Haven't checked comps on them recently. So that was about a month ago. And last but not least, we have the Trevor Lawrence Downtown. So the top right had some surface issues. There was some kind of smudge. Left hand middle had a dimple. Top corner had a dimple, but my biggest thing was a back right hand top corner was bent, had a crease in it, like, you know, if it was coming out of a, you know, penny sleeve or something like that, and it got caught, and that edge was just kind of peeled back. And that was my concern, and it kind of looks like it's rolled down now. But as we take a look, boom, we got a PSA 9. Yeah, that's kind of what I was concerned. A little bit bummed out. My buddy did tell me that there were no upcharges, which kind of, for me, was a little bit of a letdown. That kind of gave it away. That kind of told me that this was not going to get a 10. So the downtown, about $700 to $1,000 was raw back then, and a PSA 9 was right around that $1,000 mark. So a little bit of a bummer that it didn't get a 10, but you know, some you win some, you lose some. Even though no 9s, we did get some 9s and some 10s. No 8s, so that was a big plus. I did kind of weed out some of the other cards that I was concerned about. So let's see here. We got a 9, we got a 10, we got a 9, we got a 10, we got a 9, another 9, got a 10, got a 10, and a 10. So we got 4 5 10s and 4 9s. So a little above 50% on my getting 10s. I'm just glad I got no 8s. I did send another submission in just to kind of, once again, try. There was a promotion for 2022, 2023 cards. So I sent some of the stuff in, cheaper, lower end stuff. A little bit of a promotion, so I sent them. So the grading on these cost me $21 per card, and that includes shipping, return shipping, all the other tracking fees, whatever else goes with it. You know, that's what I paid my buddy just to kind of split this order. So there you guys have it. Really happy with this return. Some nice big cards in here. Trevor Lawrence auto from a $160 raw card to about $1,000 in PSA 10. Cannot go wrong there. So pretty happy. There you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll probably be looking to put another batch of cards together and ship them out. Make another documentary type video for myself and for those of you that are interested in seeing it. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.